Hello, and welcome back to this Library of Ruina series. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the pre-Star of the City general reception key pages, combat pages, and passives that are worth using. The general receptions don't really get good until Star of the City, but there are a few notable exceptions for that, so let's get started. There are 6 notable combat pages from the general receptions. Relay is similar to Stay Calm since they both have the same effect, but Relay is a bit better due to having better rolls. Obviously, you'd only want to use these in a non-margin discard deck, such as one with Shuffle Hands and Outburst, but overall the discard deck doesn't have much good support until Star of the City. Now Die is a bomb page similar to Wrath of Torment with the 1 higher roll average, but the downside of 5 bleed easily outweighs the 7 damage, as well as losing dice type consistency and worse dice placement. Refine is the purest version of Wrath of Torment, but trades the self damage for having worse rolls. At its best, its average roll is a bit more than 1 less than Wrath of Torment, but losing a clash lowers it by another half, and at its worst, its average roll is a bit more than 2 less. Milne is the slash version of Wrath of Torment, but like all the Wrath of Torment at home cards, isn't that good. This one tries its best, and has a 0.33 higher roll average if you win all the clashes, but it isn't blunt focused, which is in line with Now Die and Refine. Riposte has higher than average rolls for a 1 cost, but suffers from being a 1 cost and as such is only usable in decks that struggle with light and can't run many 2 or 3 costs. Finally, Drive the Sword is our last card. When compared to Cleanup, you trade 1 bleed for it being easier to cast, which makes it better, but when compared to Puppet Blockade, it's generally just worse. Setting that aside, let's go over the notable passives. Double Axe is fine in slash focused decks, but since slash is the weakest damage type right now, it's probably not worth running. X-Gang Spirit is a mini version of Concussion, which is fine if you want to replace Punch to the Solar Plexus with this and something like Keeping Stride or Electric Shock. Slashing or piercing prowess of a grade 7 fixer are, on the surface, equivalent to Concussion, but since they increase the stagger damage dealt instead of triggering on landing the attack, they're markedly worse, even if you set aside Blunt being leagues better than Slash and Pierce. Bottom Deal and Stacking the Deck are both premier passives for discard decks, and since Bottom Deal triggers at the start of the next scene, it's compatible with Margin. Solidarity is a very strong passive, as it basically just gives your offensive dice +1 power, but if any of your librarians die, then it gets taken away, so you need to be careful when using it. Our last passive is Information Assessment. This one is pretty good later in the game when enemies have tons of injured resistances, but for now, it's mostly useless. The general receptions only give us 1 key page of note, Bamboo Hatted Kim. This is a slash focus page that has the incredible passive Swordplay of the Homeland, which gives +2 slash power. When combined with Dark Cloudblade, your slash pages will be able to fairly consistently outroll pages 2 light higher than them. Kim also has a few other good passives and is, in my opinion, the 3rd best page in Urban Nightmare behind Emma and Eugen. In the next video, we'll be starting the next chapter, Star of the City. I'm gonna cover the receptions in a way that makes sense for the story as opposed to what's easiest, which means we'll be starting on the far right with the Kane office. I'll see you soon, and as always, thank you for watching.